We were actually in a staff meeting, or not a staff meeting, we were in an athletics meeting when everyone found out. The AD called a meeting, and we were all in the arena, and the NCAA tweeted out that all spring sports were canceled, and all of the kids got the tweet like notification, and that's literally how everyone found out. And we were like all in a meeting together.
As April trickled into May, it was really tough. I think we all thought, all right, the spring was shut down, but fall will be normal. We'll get back. We'll have a full fall season. We'll be able to get back to normal. And I really felt that's what we were working toward. But it was difficult because our staff wasn't here, our athletes weren't here. It was a lonely place to be. Campus was a ghost town, and we had a new president coming in. So we had all of those things really to manage moving forward. And I think we communicated daily with our staff. Coaches did a great job reaching out to athletes because, of course, there were questions.
One of my soccer girls, her dad built her like a rack out of wood, and she sent me a video, and she's like, my dad just built me this, send me a program. So I wrote her like a full 8-week program based off of like a wood put together rack that her dad put together. So it was cool to get feedback from kids and see what kids were coming up with. Even with the body weight programs, I was grab a jug of water, or grab your laundry detergent that's in your house. You had to get creative with it almost. But it was nice to hear from kids in that sense of what they had, and be able to individualize programs for them still, even though they weren't in here.
With gyms being limited or not open at all, you kind of had to rely. It was funny. Our trainer would send out 3 different workouts you could do, no equipment, minimal equipment, and full gym if you had that at your disposal. So whatever you had, you did.
In a normal summer, gyms were open, so kids were able to get to gyms. So in the back of my mind, it's kind of hard to picture I'm sending out a program, and yeah, it's if they do it, they do it. But now they don't have access to things to be able to do it how they should. So I was a little worried in that sense of they're not prepared to go into their season how they should be.
The reality was Stony Brook and many other campuses needed to make sure that we could open for the general population. That really was the most important thing. And I recognize that we couldn't be a detriment toward campus operations getting back up and running. And so we turned our attention then to just bringing our athletes back and giving them a great experience and training and academic support and whatever they needed, so that when we were able to get back, they would at least be that much more prepared. So we turned our attention pretty quickly to that, but it was tough because we had gone a long time without sports. We've gone a long time without our athletes being here, and we just wanted to get them back here and at least try to create some normal environment, which I think we did pretty well.
I never know when their last game is going to be. I take it, appreciate it so much. Baseball was a prime example. They played that Wednesday before everything got shut down, and I had something going on in the weight room, and I left the game early. And they ended up winning the game, and it was fine. But I didn't realize at the time that that was the last time I could have watched some of those guys play. And I'm thankful that a lot of them came back to play, but I never know when their last game is going to be. So I try to get to everything that I can and appreciate being able to watch them, I guess.
I think we have picked up some great momentum, and even though all the results may not be what we want them to be, it really is about continuing to build and moving forward. So I think this is going to be a huge spring for us, but a massive summer in terms of really getting the engines fired up and going into August just ready to blast off. We've got so much to look forward to. We have a lot of success ahead of us. And so now we have to stay the course and, make sure that we are continuing to take steps forward that will allow us to really pick right back up where we left off and have an exceptional 2021-22 year.